Welcome back to the show. Liz Curran joining us here today. Excited to have her here live and in person on the Zoomcast as well. She's the co-founder of Health Navigators.
Thank you so much for having me back. I'm thrilled to be here.
Thank you. And by the way, also, you have your own podcast. There's so much more to you. I don't
Yes.
know where to go next. Tell us about that.
Yes, you're right. So I do have a podcast through the Radical Remission Project with my business partner and my practice. The podcast is called the Radical Remission Project Stories That Heal podcast. And on that podcast, we interview cancer patients who have overcome the odds of their diagnosis. So they've either healed completely, alternatively, they've healed after conventional medicine no longer served them, or they healed with an integrative approach and they had a 25% or less 5-year survival rate with their diagnosis prognosis. So those stories are really uplifting and very healing. People really have embraced it. We actually this week made it to the top 100 of alternative health podcasts on Apple. So we're very excited about that.
Yes, as you should be.
Really cool.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Wow. And when can we find you? Explain how it works, what time, what was your topic for this week? I want to know.
Absolutely. Well, actually, we just wrapped season 1 last week. So we're on a 3-week hiatus, but we have 24 episodes that we've released since November. They come out on Wednesdays and they will resume again at the beginning of April. For anyone hearing this later, the beginning of April, we will begin with our next 12 episodes, and we do 3 healing stories. And then we have one practitioner come in and share a modality or some healing stories. They have to have witnessed 5 radical remissions in their practice to qualify to be interviewed on our show. So these are some pretty powerful healers in all kinds of different arenas of the work, from MDs to, mental health experts, all kinds of different people. So I really welcome everyone to come and listen in and hear those stories, cancer or not. These healing stories are so cool. And I feel like I'm so blessed to be able to witness miracles every single day in my work. It's really cool.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that. And still, there's so much more to you. The private coaching you do, where did you want to kind of head down?
Sure.
What path next?
Yes. So the Radical Remission Project has the podcast, and we train coaches there. I do work for them as well as one of their co-directors. But at the Health Navigators, which is my practice, we have radical remission workshops where we walk people through the program. And then we also do one-on-one coaching. So we will help people who really want to dive into these individual factors their way, with us providing accountability. We set goals, we overcome obstacles, and really kind of let them lead the path at their pace. But it's been really powerful to witness the remissions. We get to see remissions from things that most people don't really ever expect to have.
Could you share a story or two? Would love to hear.
Yeah, absolutely. So some of the people in our we have a membership. So in our membership, we have a lot of different people that are kind of following more of a metastatic path. So they're living with cancer for the long term, but they are really living their lives. They're not, walking around letting this encompass their every moment. They are, in treatment, but they also have really wonderful, they're traveling, they're working, they're thriving. We call them our inspired thrivers. But a few healing stories, some really, really rare diagnoses. We have one person who has an ocular melanoma. That's very, very rare, and she is currently in remission. She has done so much beautiful work around not only the conventional treatments, but really encompassing that whole mind, body, and spirit connection. She's lining up to be on the podcast when she gets there, and she's 3 years out of in remission. And then we have only been working for 4 years in this practice. So to witness the remissions, I think we need a little more time. But on the podcast, some of these people have been in remission for decades from things that they never expected to heal from. And they've gone from like the really, really dark place where they almost lost their lives to overcoming the odds and utilizing these radical remission 10 factors to really find healing. And some of them have been in remission longer than radical remission was around. So when they found the book, it really validated all of the things that they've done and they really resonate and love the work, and they really support it fully. So it's been a really beautiful experience.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And at this time, let's remind everyone how we could chat with you, talk to you, get to know you better, and obviously listen to the podcast. Tell us the website again.
Yes. So the Health Navigators website is healthnavs.com. You can always email me at liz@healthnavs.com, and find us on Facebook, Instagram at Health Navigators, and then on YouTube, Health Navigators Official.
All right. So if you want more good info, you want to keep following Liz and I, just click on the link down below.